Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in here. We're going to go ahead and run through a rugged regular guy review on, well, this is actually a preview of everything that I plan on reviewing for the channel. Kind of got a bunch of cool gear together that I bought recently I thought everybody might like to take a look at. So, first things first, let's take a look at a firearm here. We have the Springfield Armory TRP Tactical. As you can see, it's extra cool. It says Operator. On here, I'm actually carrying the Olight, which I just recently got. I haven't gotten a chance to really take it out and run it or anything, obviously, with the whole Corona craziness going on. But I'm loving it. In regards to operation, how it functions, how it shoots, I was able to actually bring it to the range, throw a couple hundred rounds through it, and I mean, it is outstanding. My wife loves it herself. There's not much you can say about it that hasn't already been said. That being said, I've ran into one issue recently. I've gotten a holster for it, so I've actually been carrying it, which has been freaking awesome. I love this thing, but I've had an issue, and it's not in regards to the holster itself, which, by the way, I might as well bring up here to show you. What we have here is a Kobra Kydex over the waistband strike Brite. You can get these right around $69.99. It looks like I got a little price sheet off to the side here. So about 70 bucks, you can get a nice Kydex holster. We'll get to that, but what I wanted to bring up was the fact that this ambidextrous safety here. I mean, I've come home and I noticed that this was actually switched down like that, which wasn't the coolest of things. I've also been in the car, and while I was kind of getting in and getting buckled up and everything, I heard a click. And of course I went down there to check, and I did see that this had been disengaged again here. So I think that I may end up switching that out, but I don't want to get too deep into this. Like I said, we're going to do kind of a quick review of everything here. So that's the firearm, Springfield TRP. I mean, what's not to love about it other than that ambidextrous safety? I'm not really feeling too much. But anyways, moving on, we had the PL2 Valkyrie by Olight. I went ahead and got the battery operated version. I like the fact that when it does die, I can just swap out, put in some new batteries there, and be good to go. Go ahead and pop that little tab. Boom. We're back. Good to go. You got the momentary on. If you hold it for more than a second or two, you tap it real quick, stays on, goes off. Tap both lights, you get a nice strobe there. As you can see, they got nice buttons on the side here, which line up great when they are actually on the weapon. Quick detach, which is outstanding. Boom, line it up, good to go. Get a good grip, you can hit that with your thumb. Quick momentary, boom, good to go. If you really want to do a quick finger press, just take a look. Turn it off, turn it on. That is running you right around $100. I don't have the exact price on that, but yeah, I mean, a good deal for weapons light there. That just, I mean, it's bright. That thing will blind you, and it's got a lot of good features on there for you. So moving on here, let's take a look at the EDC gun. Although since I got that holster, I've been kind of running this as my EDC and really enjoying it. But I think that's more because, you know, it's new. I got a holster. I can actually carry it, and I'm really digging it for the time being. But right now, or I guess not right now, but my regular everyday carry is going to be P365, which everybody's seen. You know, nothing too crazy. I mean, just comfortable. I get a good grip on there. I don't normally carry with the pinky extension mag. Normally, I just run it with the flush. But even then, I get a good grip on there. I can shoot it. That sight on there, the X-ray sights that they have is, I mean, that thing is bright. It's bright. If I could get the focusing on the front, that'd be cool. But there we go. It's going to switch for you. Anyways, you get the point. P365, tons of videos on that. What I ride this in, I mean, when I'm feeling lazy, which lately has been a lot, I'm going with the PJ holsters, pocket holster there. What I liked about it, it's got this folded over, and you can use that as a thumb push, but it's not crazy to where it's like an L shape and it'll actually dig into you. So it fits in there quite nicely. Gets a little, I don't know if you can hear that, but it does have a little bit of a click. Good to go. Nice retention. Slides in my pocket. tuck it in. It does look like a little bit of a large cell phone, but good to go. I'm not too worried about that. So that's my pocket holster when I feel like being lazy. And when not, I'm using the Becker holster light tuck here, and I did make a little bit of a modification. That's my little wedge on there, which makes it nice and comfy right around these edges here. What else are you gonna say about it? It does have the carry claw, which is nice, adjustable cant, so I can, you know, tilt it forward a little bit more so I can get that hidden nicely. I do carry appendix with this. I've tossed it over on the side. You know, you can rock it at 3-4 o'clock if you really want to, but it's primarily made for appendix. And just a great little holster there for about, I want to say it's about $70 there. So definitely a good deal. And what do we have? Oh, let's go ahead and take a look at the belts. Now, originally, I had the core, just their regular leather, not the duty belt, but you know, the light to medium carry, I guess, which is really nice. You just click it on in there when you want to let it loose. It does have polymer in the middle there to help keep it stiff, which is really nice. So that'll carry to 365 in the waistband, no problem. Nice classy belt buckle on there, which I really like. And the system's just incredible. You know, you sit down somewhere if you had your pants a little bit too tight, or you get a little full. And I mean, it's funny because that's the joke everybody says. Oh, you know, you get full, you get fat, you just easily open it on up and lean back. But it's really true. I mean, that's what I do when I'm at a restaurant. You get full and you can just click it on out, which is pretty nice. And recently, now I'm carrying this bad boy. I went ahead and got their duty belt, which is, I mean, this thing is solid. I mean, you could hurt somebody. That thing is stiff. So I'm enjoying that right now. It does have this one because it is so stiff that the end kind of pops out. They gave you that little Velcro piece to go over the tip there and kind of tuck the belt in. But I mean, you know, same system, just a heavier duty belt there. Go ahead and give it a little zip so you can see how that rolls in there. So that's nice. When you do get this, the end you have to kind of cut and adjust. All right, so my phone kind of cut me off there, but like I was saying, pretty much same as this belt except a little bit stiffer, a little bit more heavier duty. You can slide it in and out, which is nice. We can do a little bit of a deeper review on that later. And now to move on to something that I found very interesting. These are the Pitbull Tactical universal mag carriers. These guys will run you about $25, but I mean, they are really outstanding because look at this. You have your P365 mag, not quite a double stack, not quite a single. It'll go ahead, if you see, that'll expand. Actually, it gets like a little bit of a click. I mean, that's good to go. Yes, this is empty. When you have a loaded mag in there, it'll hold on to it just as nicely. You can see I have a double stack. This is from a Sig M11. Yeah, M11A1, I believe is what it's called there. Pretty much a 228. This is a 229 mag. Yeah, 229 mag though. Look at that. But that's a double stack. Same thing. Boom. In and out. Grab this guy. That expands. If you push it down, it'll click. Boom. In and out. There you go, and you can see how deep that'll actually sit. You can do this inside the waistband or outside, it doesn't matter. Just kind of turn that around, and this thing will bite on there. I can see why they went with Pitbull, because I mean, that thing, oh yeah, let's see if we can, that thing gets on there, and it's pretty freaking locked, to be honest. That thing bites down. So oh yeah, you know, why not go ahead. The single stack, you've seen the double, you've seen the single and a half. Get a single stack mag in there, and I went ahead, I grabbed 2 of these. I mean, I'm not running them double. I don't really expect to have to carry 2 mags on me, but this one I generally will keep 9mm in, and then this one I'll keep a 45, so I can just kind of grab and go depending on which gun I'm running. And while we have this guy out, the Wilson Tactical, I believe this is the ETM, the Elite Tactical Magazine, 10-rounder. It has the fancy feed lip system that they have there. What do you call that? I got a little sheet over here on the side. The feed rails ammunition system. Pretty much, I think they just, they don't necessarily roll over the edges, but they have a solid piece or something along those lines. I'll have to do a little more research on that. But they have some fancy feed lips on there. You get to see all of the rounds, which is pretty nice. I do like the way that they have that slotted out there. And of course, it's Wilson Combat, so you know you're good to go with that. And now, moving on, let's take a look at some of the blades that we have here. So definitely no type of blade expert, but my buddy kind of pointed this one out to me, which I thought was interesting. I did tell him I was looking for a fixed blade. Decent, you know, not a budget blade, but I guess you would consider it a budget blade. This is a Kubey 184 fixed blade. As you can see, I mean, they call it a drop point. It almost has like a Tonto point there. It's like right in between. It is D2 steel, so you get, you know, a pretty good steel. And again, I'm not a knife expert. My buddy's kind of been schooling me in on this. He told me, you know, take a look at it. You get D2 steel for right around 50 bucks. I think it was like $48.99 or something like that on Amazon. You get the Kydex sheath, which is really cool. Clicks in there nice. It does have, you know, a little drainage hole there, you know, drains out the front. And then this belt clip, which is nice. I have it set up for scout carry right now. So I'll just go ahead, clip that on the back of my belt, and I'm good to go. Not that I really carry that around too much. Living in New York here, they're a little strict with that sort of thing. These guys here actually pop out, so you can adjust. Let me see if I can get one of those to pop out on camera without shooting it all over the place. There we go. So if you have a different size belt, you just want to put that in there for a thinner belt, a little more dressier belt. Although I don't know if you'd be rocking this with a dress belt, but who knows? You know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not gonna make fun of you for carrying this knife with a suit on. It should be, I mean, it's pretty classy, you know, blacked out. I like it. And on to the next. Now, it's really funny how I came about to own this knife, because I mean, I had no plans whatsoever on becoming one of these guys, but I am now an owner of a neck knife. And actually, this is the second one that I bought in like 2 weeks, because the first one that I had, I decided that I wanted to start carrying, and my phone's going to shut off in a couple of seconds, so we will be right back. Okay, so how did I become a neck knife carrier? Coronavirus hit, and we weren't really able to go out and get a whole lot. Try to stay in the house and just kind of order things to our door, which meant that there was a lot of boxes and packaging opening or package opening going on. And since I'm working from home now, I'm in my PJs most of the time, so I don't have a knife clipped onto me. So realistically speaking, the reason why I now carry a neck knife is primarily because we got a lot of packages coming in. But once I actually started carrying a neck knife, I realized that, I mean, it's really comfortable. You always have a blade on you, and it's just convenient. Not only that, the first knife that I had, the CRKT Minimalist, I had the drop point one. Super light, super easy to carry. And once I realized that it was so light and convenient, I figured I might as well go for something a little bit bigger. And one day I think I had to open a beer or something, and I didn't have a bottle opener on me. I thought, hey, that'd be kind of nifty if I actually had one with a bottle opener on it. And lo and behold, the Becker Necker BK11 happens to have a bottle opener, and I guess that's a wire cutter. I don't know if you put it in there and kind of twist, you can snap some wire. Comes with a nice sheath here with a lock. I've heard some rumors or some things about the material that this sheath is made out of dulling the blade. I don't know too much about that. I'll have to kind of dig into that a little bit more. Maybe when I do a full review of it, I'll go ahead and we'll take a look into what material that's made out of and where we could actually get some, get a custom made Kydex sheath or something like that. I didn't really cut any paper with it here. Let me see if I can slice something up. All right, so I haven't used this knife too much. Let's see how sharp it is off jump. I mean, that was... No, it's not doing too bad. Kind of a tough angle to try to catch this on camera. Boom. But I mean, it does pretty good there. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at that Kubey as well while we're slicing and dicing paper here. not good at the paper test. There we go. There we go. All right. So you can cut through some paper with these knives. Good to know. I know they open up packages pretty well. So I'll do a little bit deeper of a review. Maybe I'll get a better angle so I'm not trying to cut paper while it's folding a little bit awkwardly on me. But that is a quick overview of the gear I plan on reviewing soon. If you have any preferences on what you would actually like to see reviewed first, let me know. We will go much deeper into these and we'll get some more details, some better shots for you. Stick around. At the end there, I did a little bit of a feature shot of each of them where you'll see I'll kind of rotate around, take a look at the angles, and drop any comments or questions below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much, and peace out.